Welcome to Presence with Peacock Voices, our YouTube channel where we discuss how mastering the human voice will allow you to become the leader and communicator that you want to be. Hi, my name is Margaret Izard Oskoui, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Peacock Voices. Today, we're going to talk about your vocal brand. When we work with leaders, a lot of times we discuss what their personal brand is. And this is work a lot of you have probably done with business coaches or in workshops or with colleagues, right? Deciding who you want to be in the workplace. And what we do at Peacock Voices is we really like to help guide people to match their speaking voice with that brand, that personal brand that they've identified for themselves. The reason being is that for a lot of us, the way we speak is actually in reaction to the environment around us. We pick up vocal characteristics of the people who raised us, the people that surround us, the people maybe we emulate or see as being successful in the line of work that we're currently in. And instead of having ownership over how we use our voices, instead, we just kind of copy or mimic subconsciously what's going on around us. Well, the reality is that doesn't have to be the case. What if you got to pick what you sounded like? For instance, if I change my voice like this, and this becomes my vocal brand, right? This is my vocal identity. And I say to you that I am a voice coach. I am going to help you as a leader become the leader that you want to be based on your voice. Would you believe that? Would you listen to the sound and say, oh yeah, she's got it, right? She's going to teach me how to do this, Versus if I said to you, this is a safe and welcome environment. I am a leader who makes people feel comfortable, and I want everybody's ideas to be heard, right? That doesn't quite reflect that idea. So this idea of having a vocal brand and saying to yourself, like, okay, this is how I want to be seen in the world. For me, I want to be seen as somebody who's passionate about the voice, passionate about creating equity through the human voice. I want to be seen as kind. I want to be seen as somebody who creates a space where people can be silly, where people can explore their own voices. And I want to do that through my voice. I want to be seen as an authority figure in my field. All of these things are things that I choose for my personal brand and that I want to reflect in my vocal brand. So how do I do that? Well, for me, that involves a slightly richer resonance than this one, right? So I decided maybe this isn't the right sound for me. So instead, I want to use this sound because this feels more like me. This feels more in alignment with who I am. I also, because I want people to feel invited in my space, I want people to feel comfortable playing, use a pretty melodic speech pattern. Instead of having a choppier speech pattern, I use a pretty continuous speech pattern because to me, that melodic line is really inviting, right? And that's a part of who I am. I like to have a sound that uses a lot of inflection because I want people to be engaged and I want them to be excited. I smile a lot because that's just a part of who I am, but it also changes your sound. If you don't smile, you don't get the same overtones as when you do, right? So all of these things are vocal attributes that I employ in my personal vocal brand. What I would encourage you to do as you're developing your vocal brand is listen to people whose voices you like. Figure out who is the kind of leader you want to be and listen to recordings of them speaking. What attributes about their speaking voice do you enjoy? What do you think is really effective? And write those down. And then take a recording of yourself speaking and think, what do I like about my voice? What am I employing that I really like? And what am I doing that maybe I don't really love? And then practice. Try to pick and choose what you want to build into your speech pattern and take the time to practice those characteristics and work them in. Now, I'm going to say this, it's not the time when you're just starting out doing this to bring it into a major meeting, right? We're talking like practice at home when you're alone or with a loved one who you trust. Don't bring anything that isn't comfortable into a high octane situation. But yeah, start building those vocal characteristics into your speech pattern. And that's how you start to build your vocal brand. I hope that this was interesting. I hope you had some fun, and I look forward to seeing you in another one of our sessions. Have a fabulous day.